What's good guys, this is Azim Ali and I am back with another video. I hope you are all having an amazing day, and in today's video we are going to talk about a very serious topic, that is going to be how to take control of your anxiety and why it is so important to take control of your anxiety when you are trying to cultivate a growth mindset. So without further ado, let's get to the video. So first, let's talk about the actual cause behind anxiety and why you are feeling anxious in the first place. So the reason is because your prefrontal cortex, which is designed for higher level cognition, which means higher level functioning, future planning and decision making, the blood literally transports from that area to the other regions of your brain where the fight or flight mode gets activated, which also means that the sympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest, it moves from sympathetic nervous system to your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your fight and flight, which actually triggers the causation of anxiety. But before getting to my main point, let's talk about what anxiety actually is. So guys, anxiety literally is thinking about a future event that hasn't actually even happened yet, and actually catastrophizing that event, thinking that event is going to be a very big thing and actually freaking out because of that, where you feel very agitated. This is what anxiety actually is. You're thinking about a future event and freaking out about it, but the event hasn't even actually happened yet. So what happens here is the event can actually take you from feeling confident and grounded to your fight or flight mode, where you are freaking out about things in your life. The reason why this is happening is because your dopaminergic signaling plummets. What I mean by that is your dopamine, which is your feel-good motivation hormone, actually plummets. Your serotonin, which is your happy hormone, which makes you feel good about life, that also plummets. And your oxytocin, which is also known as your love hormone in layman's language, that also plummets. So when all of these hormones deteriorate, they put you in that state of anxiety where you feel like every event is out of your control, and because you are thinking about a future event that hasn't even happened yet. Now, talking about the cause of anxiety here, guys, one of the things is the reason why it's happening in the first place is because you are comparing yourself to others. And when you compare yourself to others, you start spiraling down the rabbit hole of I'm not even good at this. So let's take an example here. Someone you idolize, someone who's better than you at your thing, whichever thing it is that you might be interested in, whether it's finance, whether it's fitness, doesn't matter. Someone who's better than you at your field and you actually want to get good at it, but you actually feel pretty insufficient. You actually feel like you are not good enough. You actually feel like you suck. So one thing that you need to do here is you need to create a pattern interrupt. Huge credits to Tom Bilyeu for this, because Tom Bilyeu actually came up with this pattern interrupt thing, where you actually interrupt your thinking pattern and you start telling yourself positive things. You start using positive affirmations. So instead of telling yourself that you really suck, that you are not good at it, that you can never be as good as that other person, instead try to reframe your mindset in the terms of reframe your mind model in the terms of, okay, I want to get as good as that person that I idolize. Now what you have done is you were spiraling down this negative rabbit hole, and all of a sudden you changed your mental framework. So you went from I'm feeling really shitty about myself, I'm not good at this, to actually I can get better at this given enough time and effort onto that thing. So what you have done here is you have changed your framework. So when you are using this positive mental framework, all of a sudden, like there's this pattern interruption here. You literally stopped yourself from thinking shitty about yourself, and you actually use this positive affirmation to make yourself feel better about yourself. So 2 to 3 things that you can use here, those are also good positive affirmations that are going to be I am a learner, I am average as fuck, but I am a learner, and given enough time and effort, I can get better at this, and one day I'll get to their level. So the second you change your mental framework, all of that anxiety goes away, and now you feel really positive. Now you feel really good about yourself. Get into an action-oriented state. Now what I mean by that is, when you are actually taking an action about the thing that you want to get good at, you start to feel really positive inside. You start to feel really confident inside. And once again, the second you feel like that you might not get as good as you want to be, once again use the pattern interrupt that I just previously told you. I can get better at this given enough time and effort. I am a learner, I am average as fuck, but I can get better at this. So what you're doing is, when you are in an action-oriented state, once again, you can also use the do something principle, which I stated in my previous videos. If you haven't checked out those videos, I'll put the cards right here. So what you're doing here is, when you are in an action-oriented state, now you actually are doing shit. Now you're actually taking steps towards the things that you want to get better at. And it actually lessens your anxiety a lot, because you are not thinking about things. You're putting those things into action. Action at the end of the day cures all. When you take action towards that thing, you are going to feel much more positive. You are not going to feel as anxious, because you won't actually have the time to think about feeling anxious. So take action as soon as possible, guys. Action cures all. Believe me, it cures all. Now let's talk about the last point, that is going to be meditate. Do meditation, guys, because what meditation does for you is, meditation puts you into the state of calm. So whenever you are too stressed out, whenever you are feeling all out of whack because of the events that have transpired throughout the day, it has made you feel like shit because of it. But when you do meditation, meditation actually puts you into the state of calm, into the state of rest and digest, where you actually feel really good inside of yourself, where you actually have more release of oxytocin as well, which is also your love hormone. Meditation puts you into the state of calm. It makes you more creative, because when you are more calm, you can actually think about thoughts in a much better manner. So I would highly recommend that if you are not already doing meditation, then hop on to meditation as soon as possible. I can't even emphasize the importance of meditation in front of you guys. But still, if you actually want to check out meditation, and if you actually want to use a method that actually really works and that will get you out of that state of being very stressed and being very tired and feeling very low, then I would highly recommend that you go and check out Mark Divine Box Breathing. I'll link to that in my description as well. There's a whole video on this on YouTube. You can actually check out, where you actually breathe through your stomach. You have to stick your belly out so much that you feel like a fat guy. Now I would highly recommend that you go and check out Mark Divine Box Breathing. It's going to massively help you. Believe me, it will remove all of your anxiety, especially at least for the time being. So I would highly recommend that all of these steps that I have given here, if you actually implement them, you can get good at controlling your anxiety. Anxiety never goes away fully, but still you can get good at controlling it. Now, with that being said, guys, I'm going to end my video right here. If you guys actually enjoyed this video, show some love by liking this video. Comment down in the comment section below if you have any further queries or if you have any further video recommendations. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also press on the notification bell. Until next time, have an amazing day, guys. See you.